Good day everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Cave. In this tutorial we will look at the ultrasonic sensor and how to connect it to the Raspberry Pi Pico. Ultrasonic sensors uses pulses of sound, and by pulsing out the sound through the transmitter, it will reflect against an object and bounce back to a receiver on the sensor. We can then determine the distance between the sensor and the object by doing a simple calculation. They are often used in robotics to make sure that the robot doesn't walk or roll into obstacles. The sensor we are using today is the HC-SR04 Ultrasonic Distance Sensor. This is an excellent sensor since it is compatible with 3V up to 5V logic, making them ideal to be used with the Raspberry Pi Pico or Arduino based boards. We will use this with an OLED I2C display to quickly determine the distance of an object from our sensor. You could use any other type of display like this I2C 16:2 character LCD. To follow along with this tutorial, you will need the following: a Raspberry Pi Pico running MicroPython. Check this video to see how to set up the Pico. An HC-SR04 Ultrasonic Sensor, the SSD 1306 OLED I2C display, breadboard, and a few wires to make all the necessary connections. To connect all these components to the Pico is very easy, as it will only require a few connections. Just follow the schematic diagram to make the necessary connections. I decided to use the GPIO pins on the right side of the Pico to make the wiring a bit neater. After making all the connections, we can go to Phony or your favorite IDE and write some code. I have included all the code and files in my GitHub repository if you want to follow along. Save all this code to your computer, and then Phony click on View Files and navigate to those downloaded files. Upload these files to your Pico. Now open the ultrasonic.py file and let's take a look at the code together. In this block of code, we import all the Python modules and libraries, import the pin class from the machine library, and also import the uTime library. This will allow us to control the GPIO pins and time-based functions. And finally, we will import the SSD 1306 library. We then set the width and height of our display, which is 120 by 64 pixels. We then create a variable I2C to initialize our I2C communication between the Pico and the display. We then create a variable display to set it equal to our library to initialize our display, passing it the width, height, and I2C. Next, create two new variables, trigger and echo. We will set our trigger pin as an output to send the pulse, the echo pin, which we set up as an input to receive the reflected pulse. We will create a function ultra, in which we will take the reading from the sensor to determine the distance. The trigger pin will be pulled to a low logic level, and we wait for 2 microseconds before we pulse it. We set the trigger pin then to high for 5 microseconds before setting it back to low again. This will send a short pulse from the ultrasonic sensor and then turn off the pulse. In the next block of code, we will create a loop to check the echo pin. If no echo pulse is received, we will update a variable, signal off, so that it contains a timestamp in microseconds. Create another while loop, this time to check if an echo pin was triggered by receiving a pulse back. This will store the current timestamp in microseconds to the signal on variable. Now that we have the signal off timestamp and signal on, we can create a variable time passed to calculate the total time passed by the following equation: time passed is equal to signal on minus signal off. We can now calculate the distance by multiplying our time passed by 0.0343 divided by 2 to receive the distance in centimeter. We then do some basic formatting only to show one decimal value and then print it to our Python shell and return the distance. We then create an endless loop to display the distance in centimeter to output it to our display, which we will update every half a second. That is in short how you can use the ultrasonic sensor in any of your future projects where you need to calculate the distance of an object. For more tutorials on the sensors that you can use with the Pico, consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.